So hi everyone, my name is Theo Bergqvist and I'm the CEO and also the founder of Turbotic, and we are a Swedish startup even though we have offices also in India. We've been around for 5 years and predominantly working with automation and AI solutions. And the question that we asked ourselves maybe 2 years back was, is it possible for anyone to automate anything? And that's a bold question, right? We know that automation and AI in companies are saving a lot of money. But we also know this, that automation today is quite complex, it's pretty slow, and it's very costly. How many of you out here know about UiPath? A few? Yeah, I know about Zapier? A few? N8N? Yeah, there's a lot of providers out there providing automation. But the fact is that it's extremely costly. Just to buy a license from UiPath to drive automation costs 10,000 euros annually. And if you are a mid-sized company, you maybe need 10, 15, 20 of these licenses. If you are a mid-sized company and want to connect your APIs or your applications with Zapier or N8N or Boomi, you know that it takes an engineer, it takes a lot of work to understand and learn all these tools, which means that true transformation can never really happen, right? Because it's all in the hands of a few specialized people and the companies that can afford to actually drive transformation and buy this. So it's a kind of it's a big gap, right? From anyone to automate anything to this. But actually, last week, we released a new product, which is Turbotic Automation AI, where you basically can automate any task, any process, any workflow just by chatting. So you don't have to learn a new tool, you don't have to learn coding, you don't have to learn APIs. The only thing you do is that you chat with our AI. And the way it works is that you chat, you describe what you want to automate. So for example, fetch all the latest data in HubSpot, upload or update my financial forecast based on the funnel, or take all the invoices in my mailbox and update my ERP system, for example. So you describe what you want to automate, and then our AI builds everything for you. It builds the execution code, it builds APIs, all the integrations, everything you need. And when we started a year back, the accuracy of the code was 50% roughly. And last week we hit the 96% accuracy of code mark, which means that you don't have to be a coder to execute basically any automation out there. So we build it, we test it, we have specialized agents on top of the LLMs that actually test all the code, do coding review. We execute it, we monitor it. So let's say that HubSpot or Salesforce, any other application you use, that they update their APIs. Then we monitor that. So next time you execute it, we update the code for you. So you don't have to do that on your own. We even self-heal. So if it's broken, we can feel it, we can repair it, and we can always make sure that the execution and the automation actually works. And then obviously, needless to say, is that we then automate. We execute all the automations that you want to do. If it's a task, if it's a process, if it's a workflow, we have seen quite some hairy automations already done in Turbotic. And then we repeat. One thing is to build, right? One thing is to build something that actually works. The other thing is to execute it, maybe on an hourly basis, on a daily basis, weekly basis, meaning that we take care of all the scheduling. So it's more than just building something, it's actually a complete orchestration system for automation as well. A month back, as I said, we released last week, but a month back we had a hackathon where we invited people around the world to test it out and really try it out. And we had more than 1,000 people over a weekend doing more than 1,600 automations and more than 40,000 executions. meaning that they didn't only test to build it, they actually also executed all these automations. And many of these automations are now live in our platform. And as you can see, there is also some really good testimonials. If you go to Product Hunt, you can also read all the testimonials there, a few of them at least. But let's look at just a few use cases to give you an idea of what our users are actually building. So Ivan Dasa here, for example, he's a tech-savvy founder in the recruitment business. He built a resume scanner. He told us that it usually takes 50 minutes per person that they need to scan. Now with this automation, it takes 30 seconds. Saved a lot of money, a lot of effort for him. Chandan, he built a complete inventory automation with this. So not only a task, but actually a full automation. An automation that keeps an eye on stock in real time. This was a really hairy one. I think it was like 15 or 16 automation steps with several applications that he connected with this. Bruna, a customer success engineer in marketing, with a task to automate sales and lead generation, built a sales assistant, a complete sales assistant that helps her to actually execute her work. And as you can see here, what she said, deals close 40% faster, admin works drops to 60%. So there's a lot of benefits of using this. And Jennifer, compliance checker, building an automation that quickly scans document to find missing and incorrect information. This was actually used in India for a company who had a really hard time to be compliant with all the new rules that the government set up, etc. So as you can see, it's quite a spread. Everything from HR, recruiting, to inventory, to sales and marketing automations, and compliance, security things. So having said that, I think, two more minutes, and I want to leave some for questions. Proof is in the pudding, I think. If you want to try it, you should scan the code, sign up. There is a free version that you can play around for a month if you sign up today or tomorrow. And I mean, put it at test. I think you will be amazed on how advanced the AI is. Thank you so much for listening.